let's go to Team USA. And I want to know, snubs wise, who do you think you would take? Because obviously there's the big one, which people got on me before Christmas for saying, I don't think Jason Robertson's going to be on this team.
Yeah, which one of you wants Robertson? Because like I can do Fox. One of us is doing Robertson.
Jesse,
I don't want Robertson.
You take Robertson.
I'll take Robertson?
Yeah, you take Robertson.
It's one of the least justifiable Olympic snubs in the history of NHL players going to the Olympics. What on God's green earth could he have possibly done? It's absurd to me that the Dallas Stars have 5, 6 Olympians, and he's not one of them? He's their best player. He is the Dallas Stars' best player this season, certainly. You can make arguments for
Mikko or Miro Heiskanen or
Rantanen, my bad.
The point of hockey is to score goals. He's the best on the team at scoring goals.
Yeah. I keep forgetting Rantanen is a star.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
But if you include JT Miller and Vinny Trocheck, who both have
what are we doing?
And Garen called them glue guys. And I saw somebody online going, wow, if you're called a glue guy, you know you're not very good anymore.
It's moving the goalpoasts.
Well, tell me how. Tell me how.
You're moving the goalposts because you're acknowledging, like, if you're you're allowed to be a star and a good guy too. Like, you're allowed to be a star and someone who holds the team together. I think they call those leaders.
Yeah.
I don't know how stoked I am to have my $8 million captain referred to as a glue guy. I know everyone has to take on a different role at the Olympics. Like Rick Nash all of a sudden turns into, I don't know, some like Kirk Maltby. Hey, Kirk Maltby retired. We need someone to be Kirk Maltby. How about the guy who won the rocket, right? Like, it's the Olympics and everyone gets a little weird. But the Team USA had a lot of turnover from the Four Nation face-off, and a lot of it was, righting wrongs. Like, Tage Thompson should have been on that team.
Yes.
And he led at the end of the season all-American players in goal scoring.
Yep.
With, I think, 44. Kyle Connor, who was on the team but scratched for the final, was tied for second with 41. And he's on this team. So, okay, it's not like an anti-skill thing. Why the hell isn't Jason Robertson on this team? I don't get that at all. At all.
Jesse.
I think Cole Caulfield is such a useful player. And if I would have him there over Trocheck. And I think he's gone under the radar in terms of he can score as good as any of the wingers they have. And his defensive abilities are now up there with everybody else. And I don't understand why he's not in consideration as well. He was never hey, he's right there with getting in. It's just kind of, they have their guys and they don't want to discuss anything further.
Yep.
I think Cole Caulfield's a huge snub from this team.
I'm going to go with...
It's just confusing because they have new guys, though. They have new guys, and neither of those players were able to work themselves into the conversation of new guys. I don't get it.
But I also think, too, they have a style that they want to play. And that style is hard and heavy, which makes it interesting to me. And I'm going to give him a special mention, but he's not my pick. Matthew Nyes, who's had a great season as a power forward. If you want to go power forward on this team, I find it interesting that he wasn't even more in the conversation. But the guy I'm going to pick is not Matthew Nyes. I can understand why he was left off.
If his start continued the way it was going, I think he might have made the team, but he did slow down for a bit.
I want to talk to you about a defenseman that has 28 points in 29 games on a bad New York team.
Man,
Adam Fox, guys, he is back. I know he's had a couple of not great seasons, and he did give away the pass that ultimately led to the goal in the Four Nations final, whatever. Adam Fox is still a phenomenal defenseman and has looked very, very good this year and has scored a lot of points. And I'm trying to understand how Team USA feels like they're better without him.
They got Seth Jones, is what they say. He's
bigger. I'm sorry,
he's got a bigger frame.
Seth Jones, who just won. He just won
the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I'll take Adam Fox over Seth Jones on my team.
Me too.
So there was a big argument online, and the reason I'm jumping is because I wanted Fox.
Well, you could have him.
No, I know, but we had to do Robertson. That's still the craziest. We could have done Robertson 3 times.
Yeah,
I think. But with Fox, the argument was analytically he had an incredible Four Nation faceoff. However, if you look at the series of mistakes Team USA made that led to the tournament-winning goal, it begins with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He makes the mistake.
That tends to happen, though, with guys who have the puck. They do make mistakes.
That's fair.
Right?
But he makes the mistake. Matthews leaves his post. McDavid's wide open. Tournament's over. Right? And I have a hard time looking at the roster that they named and thinking anything other than they blame him for it.
Mm.
And I think it was Ryan Mead, who covers the Rangers, who made the great point. Like, Canada is being criticized because John Cooper, who's the coach of the Lightning, got to take all his guys. Everyone's pointed their ire at Cirelli, who's obviously not scored as much as the other guys, but like Tampa has way crazily won his minutes at 5-on-5. Braden Point is a shell of himself this year. Like
but he was already named.
But he was already named, so that's the guy I look at. But John Cooper obviously has a lot of pull with Canada. Team USA's coaching staff features Mike Sullivan. It features David Quinn, who both had this player, or currently have this player, and Chris Drury in management.
Mm-hmm.
And that amounted to nothing. And they immediately, the spin got out there that, well, they really advocated for him. They really advocate. Yeah. How hard?
Well,
No.
they advocated harder for Trocheck and Miller.
Yeah. I don't believe any of that.
So you were able to get Trocheck and Miller in there over Caulfield and Robertson, but you weren't able to get Fox in over anybody?
They don't like him.
I don't think they like him. Now,
Chris Drury doesn't like his own player.
That's not new.
The one weird little factor with Team USA and their decor and the turnover from the Four Nation faceoff is McAvoy wasn't there in the final and Quinn Hughes wasn't there at all. Mm-hmm. And that could easily be your top pair if you wanted it to be.